Hi everybody, just wanted to catch up with you after what has been a very tumultuous January. I apologize for not posting the last few weeks any kind of videos after I got off to a really good start at the end of December. But my stepfather was in the hospital from the day after Christmas until the week before last, and he passed away on January the 11th. So I've been a little preoccupied and rather busy just taking care of personal and family business for the last few weeks. So all that to say, what I thought I would do today is give you guys a quick walkthrough what January looked like in the middle of all of that chaos with my Hobonichi Weeks. I have to say that I didn't honestly think I'd still be in it this far into January. This is 3 months now that I've been using a Hobonichi Weeks consistently without using anything else, and that's a pretty long time for me. So I think part of what the beauty of this system is simple, and I've kept it that way, but the planner itself is pretty powerful if you use it. Anyway, without further ado, let's just dive in and I'll show you what I've got here and how I was using and not using my planner in January with all the things that were going on. So this is a Moterm cover, same one I've been using. I have this notebook here in the back that I plan to set up with things that are long-term collections, but I haven't had time yet to even do anything other than stick it back there. Most of the rest of this is all pretty consistent, not changing. My cute little Simon clip from Cocoa Daisy. And then this was a dashboard from Cocoa Daisy, which kind of prophetically was appropriate for the month of January. So I have my clear cover on this, and was still able to slide it in, which I really like because it gives me a lot more pocket space and storage space. And one thing I wanted to show you guys that I figured out this month is I was able to make another pin loop. This is the little strap that is inside the planner here. And normally when I'm just carrying the clear cover on cover, I have a piece of Velcro on here, and I just use this with a matching piece of Velcro on the back, and I use that as my closure. But since I have it in this cover, I decided to just use some Scotch tape here and tape that down at just the perfect width so that I could have a second pin loop, which actually has been really nice. So anyway, yeah, that was something I wanted to share with you guys. The rest of this is pretty consistent. A picture of my husband, my stencil, Post-its galore, note paper. This is kind of where I open up and just start scribbling when I'm having a brainstorm. The rest of this has pretty much not been touched. These are some monthly tasks that I want to start tracking in here, but that's as far as I got, was writing down the things I wanted to track. So I think January may end up being kind of a wash, but I hope to start in February with actually doing this tracking. So here was December. You'll find that I'm pretty much exclusive with Cocoa Daisy stuff in terms of decor in here. Here's January. This is, you know, these weeks were just kind of a blur. We were in Savannah here taking care of my mom and stepdad, came home for a week, turned around and drove right back down, and my stepdad passed away on Monday, and the funeral was on Friday, and I didn't come back home until the following Friday. So now it's just all about trying to get caught up. This sticker is also from Cocoa Daisy, and I just, this was one of the weekly stickers, but I just like using, you know, whichever one I think is appropriate to put down here. And again, I didn't have any idea when I stuck that piece of washi down that how much it was going to be relevant. So that's what January looks like so far. Let me flip to, let's see, I think I might have shown you guys, this is this is Christmas week. And I was using this down here as a tracker, and you'll see that after this week that kind of fell off the wagon with everything that was going on with my stepdad. This was the week we were in Savannah, very minimal just because I was trying to take care of family more than anything. But again, tracking steps and miles and dinner in this column, and then just tracking, you know, activities and what was going on. Then this is the week after New Year's when we were back home. To-dos over here, all of this is Cocoa Daisy decorations. And again, steps and miles and dinner here. Then you can see also the tracker. I didn't even do that. Then moving into, this was 2 weeks ago. So this was when the funeral was on Friday, and so pretty much everything here was related to taking care of the business that needed to be taken care of that week. Then this was last week, and you can see I'm using post-it flags just to give me some quick, which this actually needs to move, quick access to the week, or I can use these, but these tend to stick and catch on my post-its that I like to use, so a lot of times I get aggravated and just put them in the back of the planner. This is a planner Kate sticker. Everything else is Cocoa Daisy. So this was last week. I was trying to, I guess, make it a little bit more perky with everything that I had going on. And then this is this week, which is the last week of January. It's pretty simple, just, you know, all of my to-dos, meal plans. Again, over here will be dinners and steps, and any specific daily tasks I'll do here. In the back, I have been continuing to use this as a bullet journal, so I'll just flip back here and show you. This is my key, which I mostly have memorized. So a dot is a task, which I never do. I just leave it blank and check it off when it's done. An arrow is a note, a heart is a memory or something that makes me happy. A star is important, $ for money, and what looks like a little calendar for a date or appointment, which I never use either. The other one that I don't have on here that I use quite frequently is a little TV icon, just to show what we were watching on TV. So here's my index, and you can see that I'm continuing to keep this updated, because I know if I don't, it's just not gonna be worth it. So the green along here and the blue along here is showing where the dailies were. So I'll continue this blue all the way down to show that I'd had January dailies, you know, until they're finished. Meal ideas, I'm just starting to do a brain dump there. Books, movies, when I watch it, I'll check it off, but this is a list of things that I want to watch. And I have a bunch of books that I started reading at the hospital or at my mom's or whatever, and I've just had a hard time focusing. So none of them are finished, but I have multiple books that I've started. TV shows, podcasts that I'm listening to, and then this is where the bullet journal starts. So just really and truly, as I think of it, train of thought, writing stuff down. I pick a color marker, Tombow, or highlighter for the month. December was green. And I'm also using these Planner Kate circles to mark the month when it begins, so it's easy to tell. And then just sticking in with washi tape any of the random notes and things that I take. So this page, you can see here, I wrote in the middle of this what we were going to do for our Christmas meals and highlighted it a little bit to make it jump out. So moving on from here, here's my YouTube video ideas, more daily, more notes. This was where I was actually scribbling this when I had it in the front up here, and so I just taped it in back here to help me remember as I was working through those things. And again, just, you know, each day. And then this is a Bible study that I'm going to be leading. So this was the schedule. And because of everything that went on with my stepdad, I had to push things out. So the actual schedule has changed a little bit. Thank you notes and things I need to keep track of for the funeral. Here's where January started. You can see this circle. So I'll just continue up the page with the 12. I like to do my nails, so these are all the colors that my daughters and I have bought for dip nails. I'm going to do a Tombow swatch here so I can see all the different Tombow pens that I have, so I don't double buy when I'm out if I see one I like, because I've already figured out I have a couple duplicates from kits that I've gotten. And then this is January continued, so this was another one of those. I flipped to this page where I have these little post-its and started scribbling. So I just stuck it back here to make sure that these things got moved into the dailies last week. And then today is the 25th of January, and I'm gonna try something different this week and have this column be where I just put the day and use this invisible line that they have for the margin for my to-dos, because I'm finding that I'm not using this side of the paper anyway. So I'm just gonna try this and see if I like the layout, if it'll help make the days stand out a little more. And if I like it, then for February, I may not even use a Tombow. So that's pretty much it. In the back, I still have my Christmas stuff. I set up my bill tracker. So back here in the back, I've got my bill tracker, and you can see here that what I did this year is I turned it. So normally I would have done it across this way, but the columns are really narrow, and this way I was able to get the whole year. So these are my variable expenses. We have rental property, so this is related to our business. And then over here are our fixed bills that just get paid automatically each month, but I like to track the variables because, especially with our business, I need it for tax reasons. So that's pretty much it. At some point, I'll probably go in here and fill things out. I have seen some ideas around this My 100. To be honest, I've never used this page ever. 100 of anything kind of intimidates me, unless it's nail polish or books. So I had thought about listing 100 books, but I would be crazy to think that I would read 100 books. That's just not where my life is at right now. So at least not in a year. So anyway, I don't know what I'll do with that. These I typically tape stuff over top of these, so I haven't done anything yet. I'm just waiting for the inspiration to strike. And that's pretty much it. But I just wanted to share with you what I had done for January, just to kind of show you how things are evolving. As I said, I'm really surprised. I'm still in this planner for the whole last 3 months since November. It's, you know, with everything that's chaotic as my life has been the last couple of months, it's actually been a blessing because it's so simple. There's no need to find the perfect place for stuff. I'm just literally using it, opening it up, writing things down, not worrying about making things pretty. And right now, that's exactly what I need in my life. I have been very tempted a couple of times to pull out my rings, and actually did pull them out in the beginning of January, that 1 week that I was home, used it for about 3 days. And when I ended up going back down to my mom's house, this is what I took with me, and this is what I used. So I'm just sticking with this. One day I will do a flip through of my ring setup and show you guys what I've got, because when I do use them, it works really well, but I'm trying to not upset the apple cart and just continue to use this planner because it's working. And if it ain't broke, don't fix it, right? So anyway, just wanted to give you a quick flip of where I'm at in January, and I will be back soon with some more videos. Hopefully life will settle down a little bit, and I'll be able to do some more things. I have 15 or 20 ideas of things that I wanted to record for you guys. So hopefully those will be forthcoming in the coming weeks. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like this video, please click on the subscribe button to get more content, not just about Hobonichi, although I think because that's what I'm using, that will primarily be what you see, but I also will be sharing things about my rings, other planners that I've used, my bullet journal that I use for work, and past bullet journals, things that worked, didn't work, that kind of stuff. So lots of planning related content, and I look forward to talking to you guys soon. Take care.